What's up, everybody? This is an episode of Downtime with Downstar Driving. Right now we're driving cross country. Boom. Will that stay? That'll stay, right?
It'll stay.
Look at that. Look at that.
It'll stay.
Guys, we're in the... Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday. We made it.
We made it, dude.
Yeah.
Davis, thank you for being on the pod, bro.
For sure, man.
I
Thank you
appreciate
for having me, man. Yeah.
It's been a while. We almost didn't make it today.
I know, man. We've been planning this for a minute now, and we finally got here, and then just shit popped off, and we just had to go.
Gotta go do this. Oh, yeah, we had to go to In-N-Out twice. Fuck it, dude. Living life.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, if you haven't started, time to spark up. This convo is about to go where no man has ever gone before.
Yeah.
You think that's too cocky to say that?
No, man. We'll find out. Let's see, man.
Because nobody's ever had this convo before.
No pressure. No pressure.
So no man's ever been here where this combo is about to go.
That's true.
Davis, thank you for being here, man.
No, thanks for having me.
Fucking living life, dude.
Yeah. How was your week, man?
It was good, dog.
Yeah.
It was good. It goes by fast, bro.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I had the holiday on Monday, so it was a short week
Oh,
already.
shit. That's right.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, MLK.
Yeah, we had MLK. Me and the wife and the kiddos were out of town. We went to LA, did the Titanic exhibit.
Oh, shit. I saw that. How was that?
It was chill, man. It was pretty cool. It was like we went to the one in Vegas, and I think we liked that one better. It was more like in depth. It was like more like actual like stuff from the Titanic, where this was stuff that was stuff that would have been on the Titanic because it was the same. It was like the same company. I forget what it was called. It was a fleet of like ships, right?
Yeah.
And they all had the same China and shit. It was like Starline or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone will correct me when they hear this, but it was just like but they had some legit stuff, but not as much as the one in Vegas. But it was chill. Fucking Zoe though, so they had this they had this
turn it towards you a little bit.
Yeah,
there you go.
They had this it was like an iceberg simulator. Like it was an iceberg, and then they had like these these cold plates where you could stick your hand and feel how cold that actual iceberg is.
Oh, got you.
This fool, we took her friend with her, and they're like daring each other to like hold it on there as long as she can. Zoe held it on there for 3 minutes, bro, and like fucking got frostbite or frostburn all on her hands. So right now, poor thing, her hands are all like,
oh shit,
her shit's all red. She's got like blisters on her hands, and then she's got a tournament tomorrow, a softball tournament, so she's gonna play with like a fucked up hand.
Hey, kids are fucking crazy.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Yeah. I'm like, why'd you do that, yo? Like, why would you? I didn't know it was gonna burn. I'm like, yo, what do they teach you in school? What do you mean? Like, I don't understand. I didn't understand her like thought process behind that. But
nah, it's just kids, bro. You know what we used to do when we were kids, dog? Like, you get an ice cube. And you put salt right here.
Oh.
Put the ice cube and hold it.
And
then fucking like the salt just eats through your skin and it's
Shut
big ass
up.
like burn, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? We
Fuck.
had Sega.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing that shit for.
Right.
I had Sega.
We had Sega, Super Nintendo, and like you're over here burning your hand.
Real
man.
stupid, dude.
But like, did it leave like a scar, like a permanent scar?
Not permanent, but it left it for a little while for damn sure. Hey, was Rose there though? Real chop.
Rose from
Rose.
No, she wasn't there, man. It's funny though because I was just like, "Where's the Billy Zane exhibit?" Like, you know, he's the dude that plays the bad guy, and
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, I was like, "Where's the Billy Zane?" I was fucking with Dan, you know, just like bringing shit up from the movie and like just mess with her because she's a big like Titanic buff and she loves that stuff.
Oh shit! Hey, Titanic's a good movie.
Yeah, we just watched it not last night, the night before we watched that shit.
Oh shit! There's a deer.
Shit!
What's up, deer?
What's up?
How was it when you watched it?
Well, because Zoe had never seen it.
Shut up.
Yeah, Zoe had never seen it, so we showed her the Titanic. It was good, man. That's a great movie. Like I was telling Dan, that shit's gonna be 25 years old this year. And when you watch it, dog, it doesn't look like an old movie. Like, it's so high quality. It's so like
who was it?
It's great, man.
Steven Spielberg, right?
James
Cameron.
Yeah,
that's another one, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, no drinking and driving, guys. This is LaCroix.
Yeah. But
sorry guys. That's tight.
Yeah. But I just trip out how that movie's held up. It's 25 years old. Like, you know, you watch
Facts.
80s, you watch 80s movies, they look old, right? They look like this is like a early 90s movie, mid 90s movie, and it still holds up, man. It looks like it looks clean, like, because you know how like when you have we have the high def TVs, it's like it'll like bring out any like imperfection.
For sure.
You can see shitty CGI on them, right?
Yeah.
But like, nah, this one looked clean, dude. Like James Cameron killed that shit.
That's what's up. Shout out to that fool, dog.
Yeah.
Like, trip out on this one. We've been watching Toy Story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll put that shit. Hit that. We've been watching Toy Story.
Yeah.
Hey, Toy Story 1, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's in like the late 90s, right?
Yeah.
That's like real good quality.
Yeah.
Still really good, dude.
Yeah, the animation, like, and it's a trip though, man, because like you would think with, I don't know if they're just getting like lazier with it, but like some of these Marvel movies that have come out lately, their CGI is trash, dude.
I
wonder if they're, and it just made me wonder, like, are they just like cutting corners now to save the cash, right? And like, because you could tell, like, if you watch Thor on my like on like my TV,
yeah,
it looks fucking whack. You could tell like it's a green screen back there. It doesn't even look legit. Kind of bummed me out, you know. That's pros and cons, you know having.
They're just cooking those movies out like fucking muffins, bro.
That's it, man. They're pushing quantity over quality. I feel, and they're kind of like cutting corners, and it didn't show.
I know that's your shit, dog.
Yeah.
But like. Real chopper, I've only seen Iron Man 1 and 2 and Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
And that's it.
That's it? You don't watch
out of like
ones?
the 37.
Gotcha.
Dude. That's just like, I would do it probably in like 10 years. So it's already out. And like I can see the timeline.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, sure.
So it all makes sense.
Sure.
But you know what you did get me into though, when we went to your pad and you showed me your man cave, dude.
The Dave cave. The Dave cave.
Dave cave, dude. And you had nice display. Actually, the same display that we have at the shop, you have that in there, and you had the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And it was like each one had its own kind of theme, and I was like, dude, that's so fucking sick.
Yeah.
And then you gifted me the fucking turtles, dude. Dude, that shit was so tight. I appreciate that so much, dude.
No, I wanted to give them a good home. I knew you'd appreciate them, dude. So yeah, I had to hook you up.
So trip out on this. You're gonna love this shit because this is because of you, dog. So I was like, all right, I got the action figures.
Yeah.
And I put them on display and stuff. You know, because I collect things.
Yeah.
To a fault.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, dude, I wasted most of my childhood saving this stuff that I thought was going to be worth money in the future, and ain't worth shit. I should have played with the Beanie Babies.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm playing with these toidles, dude.
Yeah.
So I popped them open and shit, and I put them on the bookshelf, and they look sick,
right
dude.
on, man.
And then I saw on Netflix TMNT 2.
Yeah.
So I watched it, and I watched it with Frankie one night, and she got hooked.
She loved it.
Bro.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Trip out on this, right?
I like this shit.
So I'm chilling with Frankie, and we're watching it, and it comes to the part where Shredder's coming out of the the dump.
Okay, yeah, right.
So I'm watching her, and she goes like this. I swear to God, her like the hand coming out of
like
the
it's
trash,
her favorite part,
like she went like that, dude.
That's tight.
Oh my God! And I saw that, and I was like, emotional. For sure, dude. Because I was just like, dude, that is so cool, and she digs it. But they just took it off Netflix.
Oh, did they?
I hate when they do that, bro.
Yeah, because they had all three of them on there.
Yeah.
For a while, and we'd watch. You just throw them on in the background and fucking. When I'm doing whatever.
Yeah,
man.
That's a good movie though.
It is.
Hey, that's a good one. It's very the whole series is very weird.
Yeah.
How they handled 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah, like 3's fucking straight dumpster fire, man. It's like it's trash. It's so bad. Like I don't even watch it. Man.
It doesn't even make any sense.
No, it doesn't. I mean, I'm sure like they got like I didn't read the comic books much, but I know they got some of these stories from the comic books.
Oh, really?
I think that was one of them, Turtles in Time, like when they go back and they go be samurais, but they just did it so tacky, man.
And
it was so bad.
Why on the third version or the third episode or movie,
Yeah.
why did the turtles look dumber than they did in the second one?
They were different costumes.
What the hell?
So Jim Henson, the guy that the Muppet, he did the first two movies. He did the costume for the first two movies.
Yeah.
And so in the third one, again, to cut, like, the movie studio wanted to cut corners and save some cash.
Shit.
They went and with new costumes, and like
they were garbo.
They were straight trash. Yeah, they look like their eyes are all bulgy, and like in some scenes you can see the crease where the costume goes.
Oh yeah, you can see a little skin under.
Yeah, it looks gross, man. It looks like foreskin, you know.
You can see beige. It's like green and then beige.
Yeah. You can see Homeboy's Jesus piece under there.
He had a Cuban on,
Cuban
dude.
link on, right? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but the third one's really bad, man. I don't really fuck with it. But yeah, I fuck heavy with the first two and the cartoon. Obviously, I grew up on that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever watched it.
Really?
I think the only real memory that I have of Ninja Turtles like super strong is the Nintendo game. Yeah, I played that a lot, dude.
Yeah.
And like, just like even the sounds and everything. So
yeah.
Dude, you know what I like to do? I like to go to YouTube and I'll just look up like Mortal Kombat, and then you could just like watch a match or something.
Oh yeah, I do that too,
bro. That's so fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. I don't play fighting games, but I'm like, fuck, this shit looks hard as hell to do. Like, I just think about all the man hours and that these people put in playing this game, and people think it's a game, but like, yo, like, these people are actually making money.
Fucking game.
Yeah, no, these motherfuckers are winning tournaments and winning thousands of dollars playing a game, man. You know, so it's like
facts.
That's pretty dope to be that good, to be that you could fuck anybody up on Mortal Kombat. Like, I wish I was better at like fighting games, you know?
Yeah. Nah, for sure, dude. Yeah, but I definitely played all kinds. Dude, I remember having fucking Toidle. There was a Toidle in the street, dude. We didn't tell you guys we're on our way to Armadillo right now. Is that a city?
I don't know. Is it Armadillo or I don't know. Armadillo is an animal for sure, but is there a city called Armadillo too?
We're going to Armadillo, Texas.
I think
it's gotta be.
It sounds legit.
It's gotta be in Texas.
Yeah.
It's not Armadillo, Illinois,
or
you know?
Connecticut, right?
Hey, I'm in Armadillo, Connecticut right now, represent.
No, for sure. It's in Texas, man.
Yeah, so we're on our way to Armadillo, Texas right now. Just to go
to a Toidle convention.
Toidle convention. Yeah, but that's a trip. You know, just on Ninja Turtles, like the first one, I think I really liked how it was shot and it was more dramatic.
Yeah, it was darker.
I like that about it.
Yeah,
and I think that maybe the like, I don't know, because I haven't watched one as much as I watched two. We literally watched it probably like 50 times. And she just loves it, and I'm like, dude, that's so tight because I love that movie.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel like the second one is they made it more kid friendly for sure.
Yeah.
They made they saw we got the like hardcore fans, like, now let's go get the little kids, and that's why they made
Get Them All
part
dude.
2 like funnier and like kind of quirkier, but got Vanilla Ice in there.
Oh yeah, you know what a good sequel is too, probably better than the first. Terminator.
Terminator 2?
Yeah, dude. What do you think?
Man, sequels are tough.
No, about do you like Terminator?
Yeah, I like Terminator. Yeah, Terminator 2 is definitely more memorable, you know? Yeah. Like and it's better. It's a better movie for sure.
That's actually I've heard like this theory that this lady, she said that she created Terminator and The Matrix, that whole story, and it was stolen from her. And she tells how both of those series are intertwined.
So in the same universe.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It's just crazy to think about.
Yeah, shout out James Cameron again, man. That's him, Terminator 2.
Hey, what do you think? Like, come on, bro. Okay, so what did you do today? We worked or whatever. I went to work. You know, family. We're chilling, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how do you get to the point where you're just like, okay, so I'm gonna make this movie about, like, where the fuck does that start from?
I don't know, man. Like, just imagination. They're wired different, you know? Like, they live in their imagination, you know?
So,
Whereas, no, go ahead.
No. But is it like just a collective and he's the guy that just puts it together, or is everything his idea?
Oh, okay, got you. No, so I know that like Avatar is his I think Avatar is his intellectual property, which
okay,
like he came up with it. But like with Terminator, I'm sure like they already had the script ready somewhere, and he said, "Oh, that sounds dope. I want to,
sure,
I want to do that." Like, actually, that's a good question. I might want to look into that because James Cameron might have. I think he might have come up with Terminator 2 because everything like obviously the Titanic, he just adapted a true story and made a movie. So, but I'm just trying to think like Avatar, like I don't know if I think that's his baby too, where he created it from scratch, and the Terminators, I think he started those as well. So
that's crazy though.
Yeah,
I want to come up with some dope ass idea like that.
Yeah, me too. Though I used to think about that all the time. Like, man, I wish I was like that creative, right, or that like inspired. Like, it's dope, man.
Just to take it to that level, because that's a lot of confidence
and commitment
for
right?
sure. Yeah, because anybody could have, like, literally you or I could create a movie right now.
Yeah,
and if we had a way to fund it.
Yeah,
and a way to cook the pie. If we had all the ingredients, you feel me? If we had all the ingredients, we could cook the pie.
Yeah.
But we're investing in our talent and our style and our taste, and hoping that it's received in a way where it is deemed a success.
Sure.
Whatever a success would be to you.
Yeah.
Whether it's financially or just being a cult classic, like Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Like it was like $100,000 movie or something like that.
Right.
And that movie was I know it's like chart topping.
Yeah, it is.
In some manner.
Yeah.
Whether it's like the most money in an opening or whatever.
Yeah. Like I know it was like an independent, right? So they, like you said, they made it with 100. And it's such a basic concept, dude.
Facts.
But like you, on one end, you're like, man, how come I didn't think of that? But on the other end, you're like, that's fucking genius, though. Like, there's a reason why I didn't think of that.
There's usually those ideas are those that like that people are like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Because it just
Is that my phone?
Is it? What the fuck you listening to, dog?
I don't think it was mine, was it? It might have been. Oh yeah, it was Instagram.
My love, dude, that's your era, dude.
Yeah, man, for sure. I love those jams. Yeah.
What the fuck were we just talking about?
We were talking about.
You see that fucking guy? He's drunk, dude. You're lucky we're podcasters.
Yeah. We're talking shit. We're podcasting.
Yeah.
What were we talking about though?
Fuck it, who cares?
Yeah.
You went to what school?
I went to Haycox, an elementary school.
Okay.
South Oxnard.
Yeah, we get a lot of Oxnard listeners, so maybe there's somebody
that I know.
That's like, damn, I remember Davis.
I know that lop.
I know that lop. They got you lop, fool. Damn, that's a crazy.
Yeah. Like I know that fool.
But
I went to Haycox. I went to Haycox, and then I went to Blackstock Middle School, and then I went to Wainimi.
Oh snap! So you went to Wainimi all 4 years?
No, I didn't. So I went like 3 years, and then like I said, I dropped out. Yeah. So I didn't get to finish, but I went like 3 years.
Got you. That's where I went to high school too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What year did you graduate?
03. So
okay.
I was there 2000. My sister graduated in 99, so
that would have been the year I.
Got you. Yeah, I remember you guys were like the same age.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight, dude. Life's crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. Life is so crazy, man.
Yeah, no.
I've seen
busy for sure, man. I'm like, man, what a week. It's been super busy, man. And then Zoe's starting softball again, so that's gonna keep me super busy. Time flies, man.
It does, dude.
Yeah.
It does. I saw this post from Alex Jones. You fuck with Alex Jones?
I don't follow him or anything. I don't listen to him that much. Like, I do watch a lot of like just YouTube clips, right?
Got you.
And I just go down the rabbit hole, so that's how I, come across Alex Jones stuff. Yeah.
Got you. He said like the difference is like why when you get older why it seems like time is going by so fast.
Yeah.
Is because when you're younger, everything is so impactful in your life. Like, you're barely learning how to walk, and you're learning how to talk, and then you're learning about your place in society, and growing up and going to school and things like that. So your life is constantly, there's so much stuff you have to pay attention to, and then the older you get, the more your intelligence grows, so you're able to do things without even having to think about them. Right? We do so many things that, like, our children wouldn't be able to do, whether it's from the babies or it's the teens. They wouldn't be able to do, like, drive or things like that or whatever. You know what I mean? So we do those things and don't even think about them. So, like, it just seems like it goes by so fast.
It's more routine. When you, like, the way I see it is, like, when you were a kid, like, all you didn't have any responsibilities. All you had was to look forward to your birthday. All you did was look forward to Christmas, holidays. You know, that's so. It's just like I felt like every day just felt that much longer because of this anticipation. Where I don't feel like we anticipate Christmas as like when we were kids, right?
Yeah.
So it just creeps up on us. We're like, oh shit, it's Christmas again, right?
Yeah.
So we're not as focused on it. We're not so like it's not like a marker for us anymore because we're just so busy. Where with kids, it's like you know, you don't have a job, you don't have a wedding anniversary or whatever. So the only thing you have to look forward to is Christmas and your birthday. So it's just like these were just things that you just look forward to, and you counted down the days, so the days just felt long because you're just so excited for these days.
Sure.
Yeah, where you're older, it's just like it's the grind and like you just go through the daily, you know, routine, and just it flies by because there's no markers like in your brain saying, hey, this was like something I was looking forward to, you know, for a long time. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Do you think there's any way to combat that?
Well, man, I've been trying to be more, you know, conscious and in the moment and appreciate the little things in life, right? The little to appreciate the you know, the things that I used to take for granted, and slowing down and taking it in and enjoying the moment. I think that's the best way to do it, you know. But you know, it's just, you know, you have a job and you get stuck in the mundane, you know, and I just feel like it's the cycle just keeps it like time moving faster and faster and faster is what it is. So just try to like just step back, look at you know, your life and everything you love, and appreciate it and be in the moment. Like when I'm holding my daughter, like Desiree, like I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm just looking at her and admiring her and realizing what a miracle she is, you know, and to be here. So
hey, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you
to you and Denise.
Yeah, it's been quite,
and Zoe. You know, the family, bro. It's such a beautiful thing.
Oh, it's been quite the journey, man. That's her middle name, ironically, but it's been quite the journey, dude. Like we couldn't get like pregnant like the conventional way. Like we tried for 8 years to have a baby, and it didn't happen for us that way, right? So we did 3 rounds of IUIs that, you know, were unsuccessful, and then we said, well, Den said, you know, I'm gonna do IVF, and if this doesn't work, then that's it, you know. So we went through the round of IVF, and thank goodness it worked, man. And now we have a little baby girl.
Wow.
And it's crazy, right? Because we saw her like in a syringe practically, dude. That's where, and like, we saw her being injected into an egg, dude.
Damn, that's so crazy.
That's crazy, right? We saw her like in crazy. They took her out of a freezer, and
that's like damn, dude.
That's crazy, right?
For sure.
That's crazy. Like with Zoe, you know, she you know, she was conceived, you know, the original way, and so like it just didn't like dawn on me that way, right?
Yeah.
Wow, this is a miracle, right? So
damn, that shit literally is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So
she's beautiful, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
We got to see her. Oh, she's here hanging out.
Yeah.
Well, she's back at home. We're on our way. We gotta go run to Armadillo real quick.
To this Tornado convention.
Hey, get out! See that fucking guy? See that fucking guy?
Yeah, man. Oh, sorry, dude. I don't have any change. Sorry.
Let's go. Oh man, but yeah, dude, that's such a miracle, bro. Oh my god. You want to know the funniest thing, dude?
What's that?
All right, bro. I'm gonna have to confess something.
Okay.
So, you guys told us that you were having a baby, and we were so stoked, dude, because we knew how long you guys have been trying. You know. And then, like a few days later, you posted it, and I like texting the group, and Ash is like, "You're so stupid. They already told us." And I was just like, "I don't fucking know." It's just like it's natural to me. Yeah. It came so natural to me to like want to show love. That it's just like it slipped my mind that we already had that conversation.
Dude. That's what's up. That's cool, man. That's funny.
Oh my god, dude! And she's like, "You're so stupid. You just checked in. You just did that in the chat. We were just with them."
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. No, yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
It's a miracle.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
And like going through all that, or dude, just even having a baby is a miracle.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No matter whether it's IVF, no matter if it's, you know, an accident, like no matter if it's like, you know, conceived the, you know, the conventional way, like it's a miracle, dog. Just all the stuff that has to happen, like
everything has to be aligned
perfectly,
for
right?
Sure,
for this to happen. And so that's why, like, you know, it's sad to see when people like, you know, take themselves out, you know, and like
for sure.
And it's just like, man, or if you see like someone on drugs, a homeless dude, like, man, that was somebody's like the fact that you're here is a miracle, man. And it's just, but it's also sad to see, you know, the potential that was, you know,
for sure.
wasted.
I've definitely started to look at life so differently. Like even when I see people that are down and out, and I'm just like, damn, man, that's somebody's kid, bro. That's somebody's baby. Dad, somebody's uncle, like, you know.
Yeah.
And it could be two things. It could be sad, and it could be their fault at the same damn time.
Yeah.
But you know, nobody's living life the same. Like, you're not living the same life that I am.
Right.
Like our lives are similar in so many ways as to like the geographically where we're born, like our culture and things like that.
Yeah.
But like every single person lives their life their own way.
Sure.
You know, so whether people are like brother and sister and they have issues with somebody, and you're like, how do you have issues with that person? They're so good, but you never know how their story is. Yeah. You know what I mean? With you them. Only know
your experience with them.
Exactly. So it's like it makes it so hard to judge.
Yeah.
You know?
It does.
It makes it so hard to judge because not everybody was born on with the same like chance at life.
Right.
You know? And to some people, the way that we were born, the life that we live, to them would be like how we feel about other people. You know, so it's all just certain levels, dude, and it's just like sometimes you just gotta be like, damn, this is fucked up, but if I don't do shit about it, my kid's gonna be fucked up after me, and this cycle's gonna keep going, you know, whatever the situation is. But like, yeah, dude, like that having a baby is such a blessing. And it just brings out so many different feelings inside of you that it's just like, they always say the thing like you can't explain it, but you can't because you've never had it. So if you've never had something, you can never explain anything about it, you know? So once you get to that point, it's like, wow, this is what it feels like. And it's it's beautiful, bro, but it's very scary, dude.
That too, man. It really is. And you know, Zoe's 12 now, and I'm starting to have to like talk about things and discuss things with her, which are difficult conversations, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But I just feel like, and it's a scary world out there, dude. Just even if you raise your kid the best you can and they're a good person, there's still the people that can out there that can harm her, that, you know, or you know, you can't protect them from everything.
There's lions
part, bro.
everywhere. There's lions everywhere, you know, and I think our job as parents to get them to understand that as young as possible, and understand how vulnerable and how dangerous the life really can be, no matter what. You know. And as long as you do that and try to prepare them as much as possible as you can, dude, like that's the most that you can do. Like I just feel as long as you're better Your offspring is better off than you were.
You did your job.
You did your job.
Yeah, even if it's just like a little bit better, right? You're building on. That's what they call the legacy, right? You're building on the legacy.
The legacy. You're right.
Right, and like when you're gone, this is who's going to represent you on the planet. So you always want to be well represented, and it can be an ego thing, but it could also just be, you know what? I just want them to have a good life. Like fuck, like I have people tell me like, are you gonna have a boy? You're gonna have a boy? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe. We'll see. And they're like, but what about your legacy? Like, I'm like, my daughters can carry on my legacy just fine. Like, just because they're not gonna have my last name when they get married, like, that's
my blood.
That's my blood. They're still representing me. I don't need a name carried. Like, a name's a name to me. Like, whatever, right? It's more about the impact that they leave on the earth, or on the people around them and the people they love. That's what I care about.
For sure. For sure, dude. And yeah, if you got to give back, and the further you set it off, like the bigger the gap is, then your offspring is only going to know that. So at that lowest point in their life, that is going to be like the highest point at somebody else's life. Sure. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So their mentality is already going to be like, well, that's the lowest. The lowest is when for 6 months we had to rent a place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember this 6-month period where we had to sell our house and we had to rent.
Yeah.
And then we moved here and we bought this house and it had my own room and I had my walk-in closet.
Yeah.
I want that to be their
problem.
bottom.
Yeah, their problem.
For sure.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, definitely. And like, dude, I never thought that I'd be able to buy a home. Never. And like, Dan showed me that, yeah, it's possible, man. Like, you could do it, like, because my dad rented his whole life, right?
Yeah.
So that alone, me being able to buy a house when my dad couldn't, like, that's a step in the right direction for our legacy, right? We're learning about home ownership. We're learning about fiscal responsibility. Like, we're learning about the value of things, and we're learning about building a foundation now. Like, I love my dad. He was my hero with all my heart, dude. But we were poor, man. Like, my dad, when he passed away, he didn't have anything to leave us. And I know that broke his heart, right? Yeah. Because we want to do that for our children. And I'm sure that before he passed, that crossed his mind. Like, man, I left my kids with. And he on his deathbed, I'm sorry I didn't do more. I'm like, Dad, you did everything. What are you talking about? Look at me. Look where I'm here. Like, I met a great woman that I love, and we're gonna build a family together. Like, this is because of what you taught me, dude. Like, you gave me everything. Like, you didn't leave me any money, but at the same time, you left me something that's almost more valuable, right? And that's like morals, and that's like, just the life lessons that he showed me. Like, you can't put a monetary. But you can't put monetary value on that. You can't. So I just told him, don't feel that way. But like now see, because of what he started, now I can take that knowledge my dad gave me, pass it on to my kids. Plus I can leave them a little bit of money too, to give them a head start. Like,
for sure.
When you hopefully when we pass, Zoe could hopefully she doesn't need the money, right?
Yeah.
First of all, hopefully she's set. Like, my money's like just extra cake on top. But say, hey, she's having a rough start or whatever, and if I can leave something behind that's gonna help her move forward, then great, man.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, and I hope that just hope that we taught her the right lessons, and to use the money wisely, and to So I'm just like, I'm like I said, I just pray that Zoe doesn't need that, but we could take like a loan out on the house and put her through school or something, right? Like something, just help her out in some way, shape, or form to like level her up from where I am.
That's what you got to do,
because
at the end of the day, it's the entire legacy. So it's you have to. The way that I look at it is the way that I want to raise my children is I want to make them the best human beings, like the best qualities that I've learned in human beings. Yeah. As honest as it gets, like I want them to have those kind of things that they're looking for in friends,
sure,
significant others, just any energy around them. I want them to know when somebody treats you like this, you don't want to be around that. When somebody does this, and it's you tell them why. Don't do this because this.
Okay.
I was never told that.
Yeah.
You know, I was always told, don't do that because I said. You know, it's like you're not.
Because I said so, right?
For
that's
sure.
That's something that we want to change with our kids. Like, I'll give you a reason. I will explain. I'll treat you with respect, and I'll treat you with, you know, as an intelligent person, that you need to understand why I did this. Not just because I'm a dictator or an asshole. Like, there's a reason to everything I do. Not, you know?
Yeah. No, for sure. And that would have helped me grow. Hopefully, it would have aided to my growth at a younger age. So now the game that I spit to Christian is probably a game I've never even had spit to me before.
Yeah.
You know, like it's always been me gathering information and me trial and error and figuring out what works.
Okay.
And just trying to show him, like, yo, at a younger age, you need this info because you'll be freaking light years ahead of where I was at.
Yeah, you'll get a bigger jump start. Like, Anderson Silva, he was the MMA fighter, right?
Yeah.
He's just like, what sucks about fighting is that, like, once you have the most information possible to be the best fighter in the world, that's when your body starts failing you. You know what I'm saying? You're gaining all this information in combat and fighting and learning all these different moves, all these different techniques, and this takes years to build, right? And so, like, it took Anderson Silva years to build. He's all, what sucks is that, like, I feel like he knows, like, I know the most I've ever known about, you know, MMA or fighting, but yet I'm 41 and my body can't do. If I knew now if I knew now, or what I know now, if I knew it back when I was like 10, 15 years earlier, I would have been the best fighter in the fucking world, you know? You'll be a better version of yourself. But, you know, that's up to us to, like, gather the information for them, right? Compress it and give it to them and say, hey, like, use this and use it now, because it took me years to, like, figure this shit out. Like you said, all your trial and error, right?
Yeah. I try to explain it to him like this, dude. It's like, look at it like this, son. If life is a video game, I'm on level 37. You're on level 15.
Yeah.
You don't think I can give you any information that'll make it easier for you to get from level 15 to level 37?
Yeah,
you know?
faster than me?
Faster than me?
Yeah.
Like, where I'm at right now, you could be at this at 23.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe. Like, especially if he had like that hustle and drive.
Yeah.
You know, and he has it, dude. So once it kicks in, once he understands the value of it, then it's over.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so it's just like you gotta prepare them, and just not try to just be like, because I said, you know,
right.
Because I said, because it does this, because of this does that, or whatever. All right, I understand.
Yeah.
You know, and since we do that, we have, like, the most mature conversations, bro, and I love it, dude. And it's like, when we hang out, it's not like father son, it's like my homie, dude.
Right on.
And me and my homie are gonna go hang out or something, you know.
Yeah. And, like, you feel like, well, because that's the thing, right? Is nurture versus nature. And, you know, like I wish Zoe was more self-motivated sometimes.
Yeah.
But then, if I'm being honest with myself, I'm not very self-motivated
for sure
all the time. So how can I expect it from her, right? But I'm just like, I guess is what I'm saying, like, because was your dad, like, self-motivated like you? Was he, like, high speed? Like, was he, like, a hustler?
No, but he was somebody who made it happen. It was always taken care of, you know? Yeah. So he, like, what kind of fucking Android you got?
Is that me, dude?
This fool wasn't me. You got the Android, dog.
It's the pair.
Oh,
it's the pair.
It's the So, like, for example, he used to sell black boxes. You know, the cable boxes, the Zeniths.
Yeah.
Feel me? Shout out to Zeniths.
Yeah.
Trip out on this. So when I was younger, I had money. Like, I used to get money from... Maybe it was when I was selling CDs in high school. So I had dough, right? So my dad's like, hey... Oh, yeah, because it was in high school, because I started my network. I knew people at school, and then I had after school job, and as a janitor. So the head
school?
No, at El Rio Elementary School District.
Yeah. Okay.
So so the OG there, he would buy some from me.
Yeah.
So I would slang the cable boxes. My dad's like, "Yo, I'm gonna buy some cable boxes. Do you want to buy some? If you buy it for 65, you sell it for 120. You make this much."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll buy like 6 of them or something like that." And then I sold them.
That's when it started.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know if it like because I did things like that before too.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know where it started, but that was always like such an easy concept to me. Get something for cheap, sell it for more. You know?
Yeah.
And sometimes when when like people don't have that, or people don't understand that, like it doesn't calculate to them like it does to me, it's like, damn, that's crazy, because I never looked at it as any sort of gift or talent or anything like that. I just looked at it as like, that's how my brain works. What the hell, if I go to Pick and Save and they have something that's 3 for $1 and then they sell it somewhere else for $2.99, I could sell it at school for $2.
$2,
and then I make fucking money on it. And I'm always just caking, dude. At a young age, just always doing shit like that.
That's why.
You know?
That's cool, man. That's what's up. See, but see, it is a gift, because not everybody has that gene, man, or has that foresight, or even the courage to try something like that, dog. Like, what if you said, well, fuck, like, what if nobody bought those boxes off you? You'd be stuck with all these fucking black boxes, right? And you would have lost on your investment, dog. But you're willing to take the fucking risk, dude. Like, you're willing.
The Zenith,
dude. Yeah, you could have easily got stuck with them, dude. But said, nah, like I could sell this, and you knew you found your mark. You know, you found the mark, and you sold it, man. So
you're right.
Yeah.
Damn, we were just talking about this earlier, like the imposter syndrome, dog.
Yeah, man.
You know,
I get that bad. Like I have a lot of character flaws, dude. Like that's the big one for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like I have like I'm just always nervous. I'm always like, I don't like fucking I don't have enough faith in myself. Like I kick ass. Like, you know, I think that's the thing my dad gave me is like, just show up. You know? Just show up. Like no matter, like I hardly ever like called in sick, or any job I ever had, I was just like a robot, right? And like just go to work. But then like eventually you get older and you realize, hey man, there's more to life than working, right? And I didn't want to die knowing that my whole life I just worked and didn't have anything to show for it. So like that's what my dad taught me, right? And what were we talking about?
we were talking about self doubt.
Yes. Oh yeah, imposter syndrome.
There you go, imposter syndrome. Yes,
yeah, like, and I think it all stems from me not graduating from high school, dude. Right? I always felt like, and I've noticed the thing about myself is that I was like I would start shit, but I never finished it. You know what I'm saying? Like I started high school, didn't finish it. I went to the Army Reserve, and like toward like, you know, the last 2 years I just like stopped going. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like things like that. But then when I started working, that's when that worker mentality kicked in. Like, all right, now I'm just working. Like, you know. So
what makes work? What makes you more dedicated to work?
Right. Being able to do things, right. I want more time. I think that's why I like my job now, because it gives me more time with my daughter, with my wife. I'm at home. More time to myself. More personal time. I'm not working. I mean, like 40 hours a week. I'm not. You know.
Yeah.
I'm maybe working, I don't know, like 15, 20. Right?
Yeah.
But and so it gives me more time to myself. It gives me those 20 hours that, you know, I would have been at a desk or in an office somewhere. So that's what I'm trying to. You can't buy time, but I want to buy my. You know, I want to try to buy some of my time back. That's what's more important to me than anything tangible or.
Oh, dude, yes.
Yeah.
Well, we were just talking about that at the shop earlier today. We were saying, like, dude, when you were younger, like you said, you would think that the more money you had, like, everything would be better. But then you're like, yeah, you'll have money, but now you don't have time.
That's it.
Back then you had infinite time. Now you have no time. You know, and that's there's got to be somewhere in the middle where more effort could be put in where it would free up more time. You know, it's never ending. Like the scale is always changing. You know, of like the amount of effort you're putting in over here will free up more time over here. Like there's a wave that you could get on where you can still feel some sort of like, damn, I don't want to be fucking going 100% right now, but in these hours when I'm going, I'm fucking going more than anybody would in those amount of time on a normal day. You know, so if you want to have like free 4 hours in the night to watch movies, to play games, to whatever, to eat some bad food, right? Whatever. That's what you want to do. All right, in the morning you have to accept that you're gonna feel like shit. And you're going to have to get up and you're going to have to go for a run for 45 minutes. As long as you make that deal with yourself and you agree that the risk, or I mean that what you give and what you take, as long as you're okay with that agreement, then cool. But you have to stick to that shit. Like in the morning, you have to get that cold shower and you have to go for that run. You feel me? And if you make that agreement with yourself, then it kind of will like, okay, everything evens out. You know, so then you don't have those feelings about yourself because you are holding yourself accountable to something.
Okay.
But you do also realize that like that life and time, it's not on anybody's watch. You know, it's if for the next 2 to 3 years you want to slow down of your hustle, a financial hustle, in order to change that time into time that you could spend with your daughters and your whole family, so be it. You know, when Frankie was, from when she was born to like after a little older than 1, I was at home like most of the week. And that impacted the growth of the business. But it's like, what does it matter if I'm 2 years behind where I'm supposed to be at, because I don't even know where I'm supposed to be at because I haven't been there yet. So I'm willing to take that potential and I'll just deal with it later.
Trade it in
for time right now, because I'm never going to experience this time again.
You're not going to get it back. She's never going to be this she's not going to be this size ever again. She's going to be a day older tomorrow. So every moment is like, you know, something you could potentially miss, dude. And so that's why the time is more important to me than the money. Like Den told me, like, or I was telling Den that, you know, there might be an offer where I can get paid more, but I might have to travel. I might have to like go work in an office, and like it would take away. And Den's like, well, I don't think the money would be worth the time that you know you're missing with your daughter. And I'm like, you're right. I mean, you're right. I mean, so I guess it matters what. It depends what you're putting that value to, right? So
and then if you have the confidence in yourself to know that you could let off the throttle and you could get back on that motherfucker just right the next day, just like a switch. If you know that and you have that inside of you, then hell yeah. You know, but you just have to build that up inside of you. Like that's like we were talking about that earlier. Like there's nobody that could be worse to you than you to you. You know, because you're the one in your ear all day.
You're the meanest person
to you all day. You're like, shut the fuck up, you know? So it's like you have to get that internal balance somewhere where it's just like, okay, we need to come to some agreement, because like I'm not gonna live like that anymore. And you have to put down, like, I think of me is like my soul is the controller of my whole body. You know, so it determines every single switch and adjustment and thought, everything, right? So if I'm that controlling all that, then why don't I control it to like start getting rid of like bad feelings and, you know, expectations or what have you. Like just start living just start evaluating everything, dude. And just taking away what you don't want and doing more of what you want, and realizing that when you're when you're spending time with family, you're losing time that you could be hustling, and you need to be okay with that.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know, because wherever we're going to be at in 5 years, whatever, we'll be there whenever the fuck we get there.
Yeah.
But it's like all progression it's just going.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's something that, excuse me, bro. This fucking beer. I'm all fucked up driving this Chevelle. Driving Armadillo, motherfucker. Let's do this
Armadillo.
shit. Armadillo.
Here we come.
I know,
Get
dude.
the bumper sticker. Yeah, dude. No, I just feel like it's not that I'm not working as much as I used to. It's just I'm more efficient now, right?
Hell yeah.
So I feel like I'm being paid not for the hour or the quantity of work that I put out in an hour. I'm not on that metric. It's my experience. It's my network that I've built.
Hell yeah.
It's the, you know what I'm saying? So it's not that I'm like lazier or like working less. I'm just more efficient now, man. And
Yeah.
I no longer see it as I'm getting paid 40, 30, whatever dollars an hour. No, I'm getting paid for my services, like what I bring. Not, you know what I'm saying? It's not the how much work I'm not a machine. I'm not putting out work. I'm just like, you know, I'm a fixer. I'm a helper.
Yeah.
I help fix shit. I help resolve problems. I'm a problem solver. So that's what I'm getting paid for, right?
For sure.
Not you know, not to that's not what I'm getting paid for. So
Yeah.
now once that mentality changed, my imposter syndrome like went away a little bit. Like, all right, yeah, no, dude, you built this fucking
Hell yeah.
You built this machine. You added to this machine. Like, I brought ideas to the company that weren't there before. I've created forms that are used company wide now. Like, you know, I'm contributing to this company. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting paid for, dude. You know.
Yeah.
And it's a good feeling. You know, it's not like, you know, I don't know, it's probably not as like fulfilling as like owning your own business, dude, but it's fulfilling just knowing that you're helping other people feed their families. You feel me?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's like if you feel like you're making an impact with your time
Yeah.
and you're getting paid like to a reasonable amount that you're satisfied with,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck more do you want?
Yeah.
You know?
No.
What more do you want? And if you want more, you just have to do more.
Yeah.
And if you don't, like, if you're chill where you're wherever
Yeah.
you decide to be is on you.
Yeah.
You know? Because
Yeah, dude, like, we're happy. Like, I feel like me and Den are very happy. Of course, you know, everybody wants more money, but if we got paid what we get paid now the rest of our lives, I think we'd be okay. Like, we were able to pay a mortgage, you know what I'm saying? We're able to get our daughters whatever they need whenever they need it. I'm able to have a room fucking full of toys.
Hell
as a
yeah.
41-year-old man. Like,
I love it.
I have this money that I can do and things with. We can go on vacation twice a year. Like, that's what else do you want, dude?
For
Like,
sure.
how much more money do you really need? It's great. Like, money is great. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, I want more money because I want to be able to do like longer vacations or bigger vacations, of course. But I'm just saying, if we were to be stuck where we're at right now, because we always wanted to do better and we want to get paid more, so for sure, I'm not putting that out there. if someone's watching, I'll take a raise, you know. But no, I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
if for whatever reason we just flatline or stay baseline
Yeah.
here, where we're making this amount of money, yeah, inflation's gonna kick our ass a little bit. Things are gonna get more expensive, but I think we'd still be okay. Like, we live a humble life, dude. We're not looking for anything crazy or extravagant, and you know, I guess that's just where me and you differ. Like, I feel like you use like really expensive, nice cars as like motivation. It's not really about the car; it's the motivation that I got it. What's next, right?
Yeah.
It's not,
Yeah, it's like, honestly, there's only the one car is the Lamborghini.
Lambo, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that the way that I look at that is that's the ultimate goal that I ever had as a child.
Sure.
You know, like the most ultimate goal I would have had as a child is like that's like obtainable.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, okay.
Even more so, like, I could have never pictured even the life that I have right now.
Yeah.
You know, because that's not even where my maturity level was at any time in my life.
Yeah.
And it's just like
But look at where that little dream got you, man. Look at what that little like dream as a kid got you. It got you to this point where you, like you said, it's a conversation for you. Like, should I get a Lambo? Right?
Yeah.
Like, you can have that. I can't have that conversation, dude. Like, with the amount of money you might make, I can't afford a Lamborghini. I know that, but you know, I guess that wasn't my motivation. So you used it just as like like that thing to focus on. It wasn't really about the tangible thing. It was just the dream, right?
Yeah. It was. Honestly, it's never even been like I'm saving and can't wait to like. It was just a dream to be like, yo, so if you got $1 million, what would you buy? I would buy a Lambo. That's just my thing. It was never like a dream of mine with posters and I know everything about them.
Yeah.
And fucking the specs and this. No.
Oh, okay.
It's just like that is the pinnacle of success.
Success
to me.
It's a symbol.
When I wasn't who I am now.
It's a symbol.
For sure.
Yeah.
So once that like just even having that mindset is just so far ahead of where I even thought I could go in my life prior to even having a business.
Yeah.
And it's just now that I know that.
Yeah.
And now that I know the steps that it took, because I didn't really do anything special at all. I just did it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I just did what wasn't being done.
Right.
And I got paid for it.
Yeah.
And anybody could do that for pretty much anything.
Sure.
You know? So you just got to figure out what it is, and it's fucking one day is a win. Next day, lesson. One day's a win. One day's a win. One day's a win. One day's a lesson. You know, you're just fucking building, and you're like a computer, and you think about things like a computer, and you're computing everything, and you're just like, okay. And you just keep every day, you just keep getting better and better and better and better. Like, you could do that literally anything. Any fucking thing, dude. You can get better at fucking selling microphone afros, bro. Like, you know?
Sure.
You can fucking get better at everything, dude. And it's just like, people don't understand that because they've never seen it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, dude, I've seen it because I've been to where I can relate to a lot of similarities that people that don't have these dreams and aspirations come from.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I come from Oxnard, California, dog.
Yeah.
And that's how we are raised, with the highest that you could ever have is like a job at Haas or something like that. No disrespect to anybody there, but when I was younger and the dudes worked there, I was like, damn, that's dope, dude.
Yeah.
These dudes are driving like Infinities and they have an in-dash DVD, and to me that was success. And it's like, I want people to see, like, you know what real success is not putting any sort of ceiling on you just because you're surrounded by all of those people that decided to make those decisions for their life.
Sure.
Everybody chose to. You know, everybody, if you or your family member or what have you, if they only had this one trade and it only paid so and so, and they had to work 5 jobs or whatever, like, you know, it's you work harder, you work smarter, and you work towards a goal.
Yeah.
You know, hard. You know, you work hard. Like, there's a lot of people that work hard every single day of their life and they're not going anywhere. You know, so you have to have all those aspects to be able. Plus, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just, I want people to know this thing is, it's not anything special. It's just, you're gonna fucking work for somebody regardless.
Why not work for yourself?
Why not work for yourself? Why not like put those hours into yourself,
to your life,
dude?
Yeah. To your product, to your name, right? Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Everybody right now listening is into something. Into skateboarding, you know, video games, like whatever golf, whatever hobby they're into.
Yeah.
Like, you could turn something into a business.
Okay.
You can make money from it somehow.
Right.
You can engulf yourself in that culture and become a name in that culture.
Yeah.
You could be somebody who's making content for some sport that doesn't even really exist on social media or on the web or whatever.
Yeah.
Because the demographic who play it are old.
Yeah.
But what if younger guys start doing it and they start recording it and it just starts to spread? Like, dude, that's good for everybody.
Yeah.
And you start selling merch and shit like that or whatever. Like, dude, anybody could be fucking making money so many ways, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
and like, the only thing like that I think about with like turning like a hobby into a hustle is like, do you sometimes lose like passion in it because then it becomes the job, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
you flip it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Like that lady that, you know, loved to bake, right? She just loved to bake, and so like she would just do it because, you know, it was her favorite hobby. But then someone told her, hey, you should sell cupcakes, right?
Yeah.
And now the stress of the company, does it, like, I don't know, maybe it kind of kills the joy of what the hobby originally was, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, the hobby could die out regardless.
Mm-hmm.
You could get to a point where you don't have money to build a car anymore, and the hobby's done.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
if I was to that point right now, like, I have a legacy that I've already fucking left.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's like not just being like, oh, well, I built a Honda when I was in my like young 20s, and now I just drive a BMW.
Yeah.
You know, like, in that time I decided that I was gonna spend my energy in this demographic, focused on nothing but this.
Yeah.
And it grew. You know, and that's why it grew, because the attention that I gave to it, and I worked the harder, worked the smarter, and worked towards a goal.
Right.
You know, like, every day being better than you were the day before.
Yeah. The authenticity too, right, is what sells. The fact that, you know, you're not a poser, that you didn't just get into it because of you saw the
For
money
sure.
in it. You got into it because you loved it to begin with. So people like feel that authenticity, and people buy. Authenticity sells, man. It really does.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, I always say this, right? The podcast is probably one of the most general or genuine representation of who I am as a person.
Yeah.
And then when I'm with a certain guest who I'm like close to, or if I'm with my wife, like, that's as real as it gets. You know, so you can see that me in my most vulnerable state that I'll put out there to the universe. And you can judge with all of that, the way that we market, the product that we offer, the way that we hold ourselves, the way that we interact with people. You can judge all of that, and you can make whatever assumption that you want. It's on me to put out the best image of myself and my brand and my family and everything to gain the trust and loyalty of the consumer.
Yeah.
You know, and
they're investing in a family business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and they're investing in that dream that I have.
Yeah.
You know, and because that's where it's coming from, is coming from the supporters. If they weren't around, we don't have shit.
Right.
And I think that I never forgot that, and that's one reason why we just continue, because we still run with the same morals that we had when we started. When I worked at Best Buy, which is $1 billion company, and I ran one portion of the entire operation myself.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that, running a full business already.
Yeah. But not for me.
Not for me.
Right.
But I'm taking that knowledge and then I build my own business. So it's like, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's been a journey.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that people that are in management don't bother to say, hey, like, I'm managing this company. Why not manage my own company? Like, they just, guess what, fall in love with that easy money. Like,
every person working a job is doing a task that is vital to a business.
A business, right.
Okay? So the task that you do is whatever portion of the operating necessity of this company.
Yeah.
So whether it's 3%, 5%, or fucking 50%, you know what I mean? Without that value, the company's not going to run. So what is it that you do? Well, I don't do nothing, dude. All I do is load these papers onto this rack, and then they spin, and then it prints the newspaper. No, you're working on inside of a fucking newspaper factory. Learn everything that you can. Learn the way that they interact. Where do these supplies come from? Where do these staples come from? Where do all these boxes come from? There's labels on the stuff. Like, you take mental notes of all of these things. And how does this work? How do people deal? How would I do it if it was my business? And then you're just there, just learning, and you're getting paid to learn. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know how people can't see it that way.
Yeah, I mean, now that you say it, now that I hear it out loud, it's just like, how come we don't see it? Like, how come we don't grasp that concept or understand it, you know?
dude, I was running that install bay, and I had to make the certain amount of budget, and I knew what parameters I had to stay in, what I had to do, what problems I could handle myself, what management would be involved in, and I got as far away from them as possible, so all they needed to do was unlock the door and fucking lock the door, and that's it. You know, and that was bliss, dude. And that was me running a successful business. And I just took that and then applied it to, okay, well, I think it's time to quit doing this job and focus over there. You know, so whatever you do, just calculate this stuff. So just think in your head, damn, one day it would be so sick to like to sell my own merch, you know, or sell clothes or something like that, and then you work at like a t-shirt factory and you're like, damn, I wish I had my own. Like, what the fuck, bro?
You have all the information.
Everything's right there.
You have all the ingredients.
You know, everything. You could tell
most of the ingredients,
right? You could tell the person that's working. You could be like, or your boss, and be like, hey, I have this dream. Like, could I place a little small order? Okay, sure. You could run it because you're the one printing the fucking screens.
Yeah. So he's saving on labor anyway. Like,
so everybody that's at their job right now, that's like, I do everything at this job. You know what? Go fucking get a loan, bro. Right? Go buy some machines, dude. Get this shit cracking. You know? Do that shit. Like, when you interact with the UPS delivery man or the person dropping off, or you got to go pick up a PO or something like that. You know, you got to go pick up stuff at the hardware store, and you're like, oh, Jim, what's up, Jim? You know? Like, everybody that I do business with is like a friend. You know, it's never like, yes, hey, Bob. Frank, yes. Okay, thank you, bye. No, it's like, how's the family, everything like that. Because why not? They're people, and they're doing the same exact thing I'm doing, but just in a different form. They're selling something different than I am.
Right.
It's just, everything's perspective too, bro. And when
big time. When you put it that way, like,
when it's not shown, that makes it hard to even come up with it. You got to come up with it on your own. So that comes back to like the younger kids, like, well, I don't know, that guy's, I just seen him online, I don't know, I can't compare my life to his. No, I'm from this area, I went to this school, I did this, I did that, you know, like, if you guys can relate in any sort of way, then you're just the same as me. You had the same opportunity as me at this moment. You know?
Right on.
Hell yeah, shout out to everybody though. Fuck. Damn, oh shit, I haven't looked at the road.
We've been on the road for a bit.
I haven't looked at the road for so long.
Oh man, where are we?
Fuck.
I know, man.
We need a smoke break, dude. That long ass one's yours, bro. What the hell, dude?
I'm telling you, I haven't smoked in a while, man.
Yeah, I could tell, bro. Semi-embarrassing me right now, dude. I warned her. I said, dude, we got ultra pothead coming through.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding, dude. Dude, I'm so glad you came through, bro.
Yeah, me too, man. I always like talking to you, man. It's like, we always have dope combo, you know?
Fuck yeah, dude.
We always go deep. We always go deep with it, and like, it's like, it's tough, man. Like, we weren't taught this. We weren't taught this, to talk to our homies and have these deep conversations and to share our feelings with our homies and be vulnerable and trust our homies with our feelings and emotions, right?
Yeah, and not have to worry about like if they're gonna laugh at you or what,
or judge you.
For sure.
You know, like,
yeah, for sure. Like, everybody around me, like, I could have like deep ass combos with them, and they could trust me with their feelings, whatever they happen to be, whether they align with mine or not. That has nothing to do with anything. You know, like, that's their feelings.
No,
and you
got to get it out, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I don't know how our parents, you know, like, that maybe didn't have the friends that they could go to and talk to, and like, like, they had to hold that shit in. They had to keep that shit in. They had to bottle that shit up, right? And it's still there, right? Who do we talk to now, right?
For sure.
And it's just like, it's crazy, like.
Yeah, I've been having more honest conversations with my dad lately.
Really? That's great, man.
After he had his stroke, it just changed his perspective. It changed his perspective on life and his thought process on things. And just like reevaluate. Yeah. Everybody has those points where you gotta go I gotta just wait, hold up. Everything, new deck of cards. Let's reevaluate, you know? And he's just like so positive now, and it's helped with his recovery.
That's great.
And he's like walking around the block multiple times by himself, like no cane or nothing, dude. And
nice.
He's just like, he's making it happen, dude. And he's gotten more emotional, and like I feel
he's
like
opened up more?
Yeah, I feel like I've been the only man to be able for him to be emotional in front of.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Not just like, hey, bro, like, it's fucked up,
you know? Fucked up out here.
It's fucked up out here. Here you go, you know?
It's a rough day.
It's a rough day. Here, pop another one. Nah, dude, like, it's fucking, like, you know, as raw as it gets, dude. It's like, great. I'm your son. You're my dad. Like, we can get to these levels, and it feels dope to be able to do that, because it's just like, okay, now we have,
the beautiful thing. You got another level of relationship now, right? You see this... He's a totally different person to you now,
for
dog.
Sure.
You see, like, I feel like when my dad was taken from me, I felt like that was the biggest thing that I lost. Like when he passed, our relationship was always father-son. I was hoping that one day we would get to the place where, like, man, we're man to man. We're having grown man conversations. We're like, I can come to you with stuff and not worry about you getting mad, because you understand that I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wish I'd have had that relationship. So I try to do that with Zoe now, right?
For sure.
Like, yo, like, you come to me, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna get mad. Like, because I don't. If I get mad, then I'm afraid that I'm gonna scare her away from coming to me, right? Yeah. If she fucks up, I want her to come to me and let me know, hey, I fucked up. But if I blow up on her, like, well, fuck, I'm gonna tell you shit now.
For sure.
I'm not gonna tell you shit anymore, because she's gonna be afraid to talk to me. So I always want to, like, keep an open mind. Like, don't get mad, dude. Like, you know, talk to her, help her through it. Like, let's help her figure it out instead of getting upset. Like,
yeah, it's both the parent and the child's responsibility, you know? And if the child does something that is out of character, it's on both the parent and the child to see where both parties went wrong.
Fucked up. Yeah.
Somebody fucked up on both sides.
Sure.
You know, because if your child thought that it was okay to do that, they thought it was okay to do that for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the last 4 times it happened, nothing happened.
Yeah.
And oh shit, I'm texting and driving. Oh, I don't. Woo, we're fucking living life. No you know, so it's like you gotta take. Look at this. Oh my God, Frankie's in the Dakota. Shout out to Ash. She just checked in right now. Frankie's in the Dakota. She hasn't been in one of those since she was freaking. Oh shit, my bad. I'm texting and driving. That's so rude of me. She hasn't been in one of those in so long, dude. Yeah, she's living life, dude. They're inside right now, having a good time, dude. I'm having a fucking great time, bro. For real, dog. Like, think about it. This could be like a series if I edit it, make it look cool, where it's like a nice hum. I'm even thinking maybe I'll put music in, or maybe fuck monetization, and I'll just have like a soundtrack playing, so we'll have like Migos on and shit like that, just listening. Funny, yeah, we'll do that. I'll have all right, we'll do that. It's just whoa, we're driving.
No, yeah, it's just I mean, I could see. I'll do this with you, man. Like, this shit is fun to me. Like,
hell yeah.
So if I ever need, like, you know, every now and then, you want to hit me up and
I'll come through.
Like, I'll be your Jamie, man.
I love it.
And you're like, hey, and I'll be like, hey, Jaime, what's up for me?
Hey, Jaime, hey, fool. Hell yeah.
No, Joe has Jamie. I'll be Jaime.
Hey, just imagine, like, right there, if somebody was right there on one of those, like, director's chairs with a laptop, and they have headphones so they could hear everything going on. We're like, let's go, dude. We could do green screen, so in, like, the future, dude, we'd be, like, driving through Kansas and shit. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I miss doing pods like this, bro. Like, it's cool to do it with, like, business owners and new guests and things like that, but it's like when you connect on a different level, it's dope.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if whoever's listening right now, they're just chilling right here in the back of the Chevelle.
Right, it's in the stream of consciousness, right? We didn't come in here with a plan in mind, or we didn't come in here with an agenda. Like, we just say, hey, let's just
For sure.
shoot the shit like we usually do. Just this time we'll record it, you know, and
Damn,
see if anybody can relate or
can you relate
or get a fucking laugh out of us.
I'm sure, dude. They're like, damn, these fools are just like my friends. Right?
Look at these lops.
Look at them driving all faded. These fools are all high driving down to Armadillo. Armadillo.
Hell yeah,
oh,
man.
dude.
That'd be funny. Yeah, it'd be funny.
Living life. Hey, have you eaten any good new restaurants or anything like that lately?
No, man. I can't say no one. Like, there's really nothing in Santa Paula, so you know, like we just we've been eating at home a lot lately now. Like, I miss because you know, for the first couple of months when Den was, you know, had the baby, she wasn't really able to like cook as much as she used to, so we'd eat out a lot. We'd eat a lot of fast food and shit, and I'm just like, I was just sick of it, man. I'm sick. So now she's making an effort to like cook like on a you know, on a daily basis, which I appreciate, man. She's a really shout out to Dan. She's a great cook, man. So.
Yeah, you know, we were talking about our parents and like the old way and stuff, and that's kind of one thing that I'm glad that I recognized that was something that I didn't want to subscribe to, was the old way of like the male female relationship.
Yeah,
in a
and
marriage.
the responsibilities in the home.
Yeah,
sure, man. Yeah,
and just like the respect levels. Yeah, you know, I feel like I have it upon myself to continue whatever style of life that I want my family to replicate when they have their own family. Like, I have the decision to make that now. So I'm going to show them, this is how I treat whoever. This is how you treat people. This is how you treat strangers. This is how you treat your mom. This is how you treat your wife. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of one thing with like the older generation, that is the duties weren't really appreciated as much. You know, financial stability was trumped everything, which that's part of the ship. That's part of the business of your family. Whatever part you deem it is, it is, but that's still
a part.
25, whatever you deem it is, you know. But I put so much value in like the time and effort that Ash puts into being a mom, you know, and that no matter if it brings in any money or not, like, what does that have to do with anything?
No, yeah, that just goes back to the freedom. You're like, it's better, like you said, you could make her go to work and work a job, but no, like, you put massive value in her being here to raise your daughter.
For
right?
sure, yeah,
You put more value into that than the money that would have came in from her checks.
Definitely,
it's worth more to you than that, right?
Because we're designing it how we want.
Yeah,
you know. So if we want to spend more time with the family, this is what we need to do, and we're losing in these ends, but we're gaining in these ends. You know, so it's if I got to work harder in some sort of aspect of it, then so be it, you know. And it's not even more of a time investment, it's more of a focus investment, because you know where you're at when you feel like you did a good day's work. Times that by 3, motherfucker. If you want to do better, times it by 3. You know, don't take away from places.
Right.
If you want better, do better.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So you don't need to invest more. No, I don't have more time. No, it's not that. You need to be efficient as fuck for the 8 hours that you're investing. Because if you get paid $200 a day, right, at your job for 8 hours, plus your travel there, travel home, time spent both ways, all of that time investment, 9.5 hours. If you invest 9.5 hours of your life and your outcome is $200, like, that's what it's worth with the amount of effort you're putting into it.
Gotcha.
So you could do way more than that, and you could be making $400 on your side hustle as you're working at a job, and you're just fucking on your phone, you know? Facilitating orders. Hey, I wanted to call and see if our t-shirts are ready. Okay, cool, I'll pick them up. Go home, pick them up, right? Everybody has their time from when they get home from like 6 o'clock at night to like 10 o'clock at night. 4 hours. That's your time to chill. Everybody's dedicated that time to chill. Yeah. Nobody would look at you and be like, Davis, what are you doing? Right? But if that's what the fuck you want, motherfucker, you got 4 hours.
Yeah.
You got 4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
So you got half of what you already invested to somebody else's shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you can potentially make $100 more in that 4 hour span.
Yeah.
Now if you crank that motherfucker up and squeeze 8 hours into 4 hours, like, dude, now you're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Now your wife isn't missing out. You know?
Yeah.
Now your friends aren't missing out. Now your children aren't missing out. The only one that's missing out is you to you.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You want to ramp that shit up, you know?
Yeah.
So that it's all perspective, dog.
Yeah.
And when people are like, yeah, I want this, so I'm gonna stop doing that, I'll be like, no, don't do that. You want more? Do more.
Yeah.
Crank it up more.
Yeah.
You know, figure out something. Just keep focus. You're selling your whole time and everything for 8 hours.
Right.
You're in control of your mind. They don't control the mind where the mind goes. Everybody has some sort of freedom at work where they could be on their phone, they take a break, what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you still have that 4 hours of time when you get home. Wake up earlier, go to sleep later, eat healthier so you'll make it up on the back end.
Yeah.
When you're not sleeping 8 hours a night, you're sleeping 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it, dude.
That's it.
You know, and it's
hacking it. Just hacking the system.
That's it, bro. You just fucking crank it up.
Yeah.
And the more you do it, the more you learn, and the easier it becomes, and then it just becomes like second nature.
Yeah.
So you don't even think about it anymore as hard as you did the first time because you already did it 6 times.
Yeah.
So it's now, okay, I got to do that. That's it. You know?
Yeah.
Bad batch of t-shirts came in. Oh shit, I already know how to handle this situation. Okay, cool. I'm gonna send those back. Just order them, send them to me. Okay, you'll credit me back. Okay, so now you're losing out on some money for a couple weeks until they credit you back. But you should be at the point where it doesn't matter because that money's moving. You're not depending on that money at all. Right. Whatever. Okay, if I got $1,000 floating with this company, it doesn't matter because I do $50,000 a year with them of t-shirts. They're not gonna want to lose my relationship, and I'm not gonna want to lose their relationship. Yeah. So they're not gonna burn me for $1,000.
Right. No.
You know.
There's
so
more
it's just
money to be had.
you just learn these things and you learn how to deal with these problems and it just becomes second nature.
Yeah.
But you don't do that shit unless you put yourself in that position, in that situation that's very uncomfortable because you don't want to do that. You know.
Right.
Like there's that the guy David Goggins. They're like, when do you have time for you? And he's like, I have time for me when I'm taking a shower or I'm in the restroom. You know, and it's like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah. But still, like, that time that he has, he probably enjoys that so much. That's probably the best shower he's ever had. You know, and what if he showers 3 times, 4 times a day? Who knows? You know, if it's that feeling and that recharge that he needs, all we need is a recharge. We don't need anything specific. No. Is like whatever your recharge comes from. Yeah, that's. You're getting recharged. So if that recharges him, if he's good like that, like, power to him. Yeah, because we all have that inside of us, but we need to fucking ramp it up.
Ramp up the efficiency. Ramp up the self motivation.
Think about it like
the drive,
this, right?
Yeah.
Were you a young parent?
No, I was 27 when Zoe was born.
Okay,
so,
okay. So, but think about it like this: when your daughter was born, did you feel like your responsibility load increased?
Yeah.
And so you had to do more to be able to provide for her, and right? So you had that in you.
I did
already,
right?
Which everybody does, especially people that don't have children. Like, you have that in you already. Yeah. What is going to kick in the future? So if the soul inside of you is controlling the machine, you control when you turn that hustle on. Yeah. If that motivation is, if I don't do it, this child is gonna suffer. Think about it like that. If you don't do it, you're going to suffer. Yeah. And just do it, you know? Yeah. And the opportunity, I'm fucking rambled, huh?
No, you're good. No, you're right though. Like, it's what was I gonna say? Shit, I lost my train of thought too. Fucking weed.
It's like those motivational. The reason that it's like sounds so easy is because, dog, it just is. If you're building a puzzle, dude, no matter how big the piece puzzle it is, all you got to do is one piece at a time. And sooner or later, and the better you get to putting together patterns, it goes quicker. And then you just start doing and then you're like a 5,000 piece puzzle, fucking bring it on. That ain't shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just training in any sort of ways. Like,
wow.
People are listening right now that are fucking amazing at playing football. You know, in high school they played football or what have you. Like, where did that go to? How did you, at a better state in life, like more knowledge, you've gained more knowledge because you've lived longer than that 15-year-old you? How is that the pinnacle of your life? What the fuck? You have more.
Yeah, you still can do it. Yeah.
You still can do it.
You've been there. You've been to that mountaintop before, right? Yeah. You're like, I mean, and like you said, it's in you. It's in, like, when you have to survive, it's in you, right? Like, I had to get a second job when Zoe was little because my main job, I couldn't afford to pay for a daycare. So I mean, so like you said, like, I can't now. It's weird because now I'm like, no way I could like work a second job. Like, but why not? You did it before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, or like, why not? Or like, why not? Why not invest those 4 hours that you worked that fresh and easy? You did it. Like, now invest those in yourself.
This is another thing that really helped me about the time and the investment of time and where and how to use it, right? I always thought about it like, if I made $15 an hour, right? That's how much I accept to sell an hour of my time for, right? So I have 24 hours in the day. How much of that time am I going to spend in sleeping? So all of my time is worth $15 an hour because that's what I deemed it to be worth. So when I would hang out with friends, if I hung out with them for 4 hours, that's $60 potentially that I could have made if I would have just clocked in somewhere. Right? But instead of driving to Vaughn's, I drove to the homie's house. We kicked it, made jokes,
that was
was bored, you know? Like, whatever. We just did whatever. Maybe had to drive around, lost gas, had a spot for dinner because they didn't have a card or whatever. Go out, get drunk. What the fuck ever.
That was all worth $60?
$60. That what, and then it's like, damn, was that worth it?
Right.
I just potentially lost $60.
Yeah.
Well, how do you mean? Well, you could have very well worked those hours because it was obvious those 4 hours of your life were free to go hang out with friends or do whatever, right?
Yeah.
So why couldn't you invest that into getting a job? There's hundreds of thousands of jobs in any sort of, metropolitan area, dude.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't you find something, especially nowadays when people have like Uber Eats and stuff like that? Like, why couldn't you just turn the app on for 4 hours? Instead, you're investing your time in spending it with these people that might not even treat you right.
Yeah, right. And you're spending more than $60 too, because you're actually spending money.
You never spend money at work.
No, No, you don't.
Just when you leave work.
Yeah. That's when you leave work is when you spend your money.
For sure.
Yeah. So. You're actually spending more than the 60, and you're right. Like, you've got to make that decision. And if it's, it can go the other way, where it's like, if it's a good friend, like me and you, like we get along really well. Like, I feel like this is worth $60.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Yeah, because it's either this. It's a monetary, or it's a memorable, right? Memorable meaning you spent your time on Photoshop and you created a new T-shirt, right? That you're spending time building something. Boom, that's valuable. Spending time with a friend, having conversations that are stimulating, and it's making you think about things like different perspectives and stuff, and just throwing it back and forth. And like there's value to that.
Sure.
But there's so much time that I spent of my life that didn't have any value to it at all.
Right.
And a lot of the time,
wasted.
For sure, it was spent talking about people, talking about some bullshit.
That didn't help anybody.
Going to the club, spending money just to stand stand by the bar.
Yeah.
And just like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
Yeah.
you could have spent, like, I look at myself, I'm like, damn, I could have been straight doing something way better back then.
Yeah.
And I could have been caked up
Yeah.
even more
Younger.
now, or
Yeah.
younger, or
Yeah.
whatever, dude.
Yeah.
But it's just time investment. I had to understand it at that time because time was infinite.
Yeah.
Nobody ever showed me the value of time.
Mm-hmm.
Time was infinite.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Money was everything.
Yeah.
If you had money, that meant you had everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But it's not like that.
No.
You know, time is so precious.
Right.
Dude.
Like the cliche says, you can't buy time. Money can't buy time, man. It can't. Like, and that's why, like you said, it's finite. There's going to be an end to it. You know what I'm saying? Like with money, there's no end, right? So, I mean, that alone tells you that the time is valuable because of scarcity.
For
right?
sure.
Because it's so scarce, it's so limited, and we got to appreciate that more than the dollar. You know?
Yeah, and it really took me a long time to have to learn that, you know. It wasn't until I was a lot older that I realized the value of money versus time. And you get to a point where you have enough money where the bills are paid and everything's like, I've bought like things that I want, or you buy a new TV or whatever. Like, if you have the ability to be like, damn, I want to buy a new TV, like, that's dope.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you earn that for yourself. So
they're just trophies. They're
for
just,
sure.
They're just pats on the back. Like, hey, like, you do this for yourself because you can and because you earned it, man. It's all right.
For sure.
You know, it's this little, like, they're like little pep talks, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So when you see that thing, you're like, that's cool, because that one day before that, you're like, damn, it would be sick if there's a TV right there and I can hang out.
TV,
you know?
right? Yeah.
For
like,
sure.
I mean, I'm proud of my 85-inch.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's like, you know, because I'm just like, I'm a movie guy, so it's kind of like I get to watch like movies at home, like I'm at the theater, and like it's like lower scale, but it's like compared to your Lambo, right? When I was a kid, I always said, I'm gonna have a big screen TV.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, dude.
So that was my Lambo, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like on a smaller scale, obviously, but it's just, we all just needed something, right?
It's
to
like a
keep us
different.
going.
Yeah, it's all just different sort of scales.
Yeah,
you know what
it
I
is.
mean? Because I know people that have more than me and are further than me in a certain category, but in a category I'm light years ahead of them. In, like, you know, in the relationships that I have and the quality of people that I have around me and conversations that I have and respect that I have, you know, like that you can't put a dollar value on that. You know, you can't put a dollar value on impact.
Sure.
You know, and there's it changed the way that I looked at success. You know, I the way that I look at success is just every day just doing better than I did the day before, and progressing and leaving a positive impact on life and never making anybody feel bad at all. You know, every single interaction that I have, BB, it's like from the Starbucks to Chick-fil-A to whoever, dude, every interaction is positive.
With respect.
Every interaction, dude, I show everybody so much respect, dude, and it's just like, then I see just my life it just goes so beautifully. You know, it goes in the direction that I want it to go. It seems like it's crazy that it happens, but it's like I can envision anything happening, and it just like boom, it just happens. You know, so you feel like you're on a right path, and really that path that I'm on is just like never doing anything that I deem bad or disrespectful or to hurt anybody at all. Like, my intentions are always pure, and if that's my goal, then like that's everything that I want in life I'm going to achieve. And that's like honestly how I feel.
Wow.
And
that's dope, man.
It's fucking sick, dude.
It's dope.
You know? And it leaves like an impression on people, because I think I have the ability to be able to tap into people and to relate to them on some certain level. So they don't feel like their experience was because of them, or it was their fault, or what have you. You know?
Yeah.
And just somebody even talk to about the situation, or what have you, because like a lot of people just don't know how to have those conversations and ask like, well, why, or, you know, dig deeper in. It's like I said, you see, oh damn, here's just take a shot. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's, what is it, like fear? You think fear of like the unknown and them not wanting to know or not wanting to look into that, whatever they're feeling, whatever they're going through. Like,
I don't know, because I can't think of anything that I don't want to unpack.
Yeah, me neither.
So it's like I can't call it. Maybe there are people that feel like that, and I could definitely understand how that would feel scary or intimidating.
Yeah,
for sure. And it's definitely more of a challenge that I have to deal with.
Right.
So like I can only have like compassion for it, but it's just like that's not my story. So damn, what the fuck were we just talking about? I just melt away like a candle.
Yeah, no, you're on a good riff, man. No,
I'm riffing, dude.
You're riffing. No, it's going good.
Damn, remember Ken Griffey Jr., bro?
Yeah.
Were you his boy, dude?
No, I didn't. I was in. It's so weird. Like I watched baseball when I was a kid, but I didn't really have like a favorite player. Like football, like Deion Sanders was my favorite player.
Oh shit.
When I was a kid, Penny Hardaway was my favorite basketball player, but I never had a favorite baseball player, dude. I don't know why that is. Been like, I don't know. It's really trippy.
I never got into any sports, dog.
Yeah.
Anything, dude. I've had football players on.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh shit. Oh, Joe Montana? That fool was crazy, dog. He used to be like, whoosh,
Yeah. Like, I'm definitely, I feel like I used to be into sports more. Like, I still love sports, but believe it or not, I've like eased up on it a little bit. Like, I quit. I'm just like not letting. I don't want it to control my emotions that way, dog. I want to be able to enjoy it. Like, and I still struggle with it sometimes. Like when the Raiders and the Broncos play and we lose to the Raiders, like I get in my feelings, man. And but I catch myself and I'm like, yo, like it's just a fucking game, bro.
Hey,
So when people talk shit to me about the Broncos, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I think you're right. They're fucking trash. But I'm gonna enjoy it when they're good again. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna get mad, like not to, no offense, but like Raiders or like Cowboy fans, it's like they're intense, man. Like, they're fucking intense. Dude.
Hey, think about it like this, guys. This is gonna be the motivational podcast, dude. If you could be so passionate about something that you're screaming on your lungs for men. You like you could take that passion and put it into like printing t-shirts.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right though, man. Like you have the passion. It's just placed it's put in the wrong place, dog. That's it. You're like you said, you're rooting for like a team. Yeah. You're rooting for a like, but my friend Christina said it best. So you know what baseball hats are?
Yeah.
They're Mickey Mouse ears for adults.
Oh shit! I'm a clown. I have so many hats.
Yeah, dude. Like that's what they are. Like she said they're Mickey Mouse ears for like, because we're representing what we like. Like listen, I'm putting it out there. I like the Lakers, right?
Damn, you got double Lakers?
Double Lakers.
Oh shit!
No, triple Lakers.
Oh shit! What are those?
These are the Kobe's.
Hey, you look like you're gonna sub you in right now, dude.
No, these are the Mambas. They're not the Kobe's. These are the Mambas, but I love these because they're hard to come by now, man.
That's crazy.
The Kobe's are hard to come by now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's about time they start like.
But you're a sneakerhead, right?
Ash is more of a sneakerhead than
me,
dude. She's been getting sneaked out lately, dude.
Shit. But you still don't have Crocs, man.
I'm a fucking crash! I'm a fucking crash right now!
Let's pull over. The Croc store's right
here,
man.
I'm out of here. Let's go. Oh,
no, man. It's funny because we like, you guys give a shit about our Crocs. And
oh, my God. I'm glad you wore those today, dude.
You're glad to wear my Crocs?
Yeah,
I almost wore them, too.
I'm glad you wore them.
I did. I almost wore them, but I was like, oh no, I'll put some shoes on.
Only nurses are allowed to wear Crocs. Dude.
You know what,
Nobody
man?
else has
I don't know what
excuse.
it is. I don't know what it is about them, man. They're fucking goofy looking.
Here's a business idea. Another motivational podcast, right?
Yeah.
So you get a sleeve that goes over the Croc, so it makes it look like a Timberland or something like that. You know, a little like drawstring.
Yeah.
And then you still get the comfort.
But
you know,
but you don't look like a dork.
Yeah. So like a little sleeve for it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know what it is, dog. I even look down. I even look down sometimes. Like, how am I wearing these goofy shit out in public, right? But they're fun. I wear them, dude. They're just convenient. You slide into them, dog, and like they're convenient and comfort. Like just convenience, dog. They're easy to slide on and off, and they. I don't know.
Do you fucking work for them or what, dog? I'm gonna invoice them.
This pod is sponsored by Crocs.
I'm gonna invoice Crocs. And you're like, let's send you a pair of Crocs. No, I don't want them. Oh shit! I love when Frankie wears them though. They're so cute.
Yeah, they're cute on kids for sure.
Yeah. No, I'm chilling, dude. I'm actually I've reverted to dressing like I was a 16-year-old child again, dude.
Right on.
So I got skate shoes on.
But that's like a fucking. I don't know. That's like a social construct thing, dude. Like, why? Like, when people say grow up, what does that mean? Like, be depressed? Is that what you mean by fucking grow up? Like, I don't want to be depressed.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I want to feel like I'm fucking 15, 20. Like, that was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when people see my tattoos, they're colorful and shit. They're very ironic. They're caricatures and stuff. I'm like, well, I'm not going to get, like, fucking prison tattoos. I'm not a tough guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in La Pinta, so that's not why I get tattoos like that.
No,
I'm not going to fake the funk. I'm going to get what represents me, right?
Hell yeah, dude. I feel like what makes you... I was just thinking about this the other day, dude. I want to actually throw this shit at you, Doug. Like, I was thinking, like, what makes you, like, a man, you know? And I'm just like, damn, my values of what makes somebody a man are probably, like, so different than so many other people, you know? Because, like, a lot of the stuff that I do is not manly at all. Like, I don't know how to, like, build a house or, you know, like, work heavy machinery or, you know, do things like that, you know, and which is tight. And
I got keyboard hands, dog. Like,
you know,
I got keyboard hands.
There's some people that they put their body is their value, their strength is their value, you know, and their willingness to work like brute hours, and sort of labor, that's their value. They're
selling their physicality
for sure,
you know.
So that's one thing you can do to make money.
Yeah.
But how does that make you a more of a man than another man when the other man chose to spend his energy in a different?
Yeah, it's more cerebral.
You know,
like you're more cerebral. Like just because I found a way to provide for my family that doesn't involve working out in the sun, lifting heavy shit, like that doesn't make me less of a man. I'm just built different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. So my values of being a man are, you know, having your word has value. You know, you have class. And you have good morals. You know, and you treat others with respect.
Yeah. And you work on your emotional intelligence too.
For sure. You're accountable.
Yeah.
You're accountable for your actions.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I deem is not only a good man but a good person.
Yeah.
And no other physicalities will trump that.
No.
You know, because I feel like I'm a better man than what the representation I'm presented of Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
He could beat the shit out of me. He's richer than me.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm more of a man
because
than he is.
Yeah, because of your values, your morals, your empathy. Empathy is the big one for me, dog. Like, I feel like if you're empathetic to other people's plights and other people's lives, and you treat them with the respect, because like I tell Zoe all the time when, you know, she talks about other kids bullying at the school, I'm like, don't you get involved in bullying, man. Like, poor kid, like, you don't know what's going on at home, like what are they going through at home, and you're gonna, like, their only escape is school, and you're gonna shit on them there too.
Hell yeah, facts.
You know, so I tell her, like, yo, be empathetic, like, put yourself in their shoes, or you don't know what they're going through. Like, maybe she has to hear her mom and dad fight.
Facts.
Or like he sees her dad hit her mom, or worse. Facts. Dog. Like, she has to live with that at home, and then she's got to come home and deal with your bullshit too. Like, nah, you be that person to, like, go up to someone and say, hey, like, hope you're having a good day, or, you know, just check in. Just check in with somebody. If they look down, if they look like, you know, they're having a rough time, just check in with them real quick and be like, hey, you good? You all right, man?
Like,
Facts.
be that person that you could possibly save their life that day. Like, maybe that was the day that, like, fuck, man, if shit just goes left at school today, like, I might just fucking end it, right?
Yeah, facts.
And if you could be the person to be like, hey, like, you okay, you good, and like possibly change that, you know, path in their life, like, that's huge, man. That's like indispensable.
That there's value in it.
Yeah,
you know, and you have to understand that is value.
Yeah,
you have to understand that money is one sort of value. You know, there's so many other different values in relationships and everything, friendships, and there's so many values in everything, and there's value in being a good person.
Yeah,
like that energy is going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is something. There is a bank account for your good energy and your bad energy, and that's how I feel, at least.
Yeah.
And you know, and I know that even if not, right, even if not, now I don't have anybody to blame my life on. Mm-hmm. If something bad happens in my life, it's because I was in the situation for that to be allowed to happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's choices that I made.
That you made.
It's on me.
Right. 100%, man.
Shit, damn, dude, it's getting late, dude. We should pull over to like
some gas.
One time I drove this shit from when I lived in Nevada.
Yeah.
So it's Gardnerville, Nevada, which is right by Carson City, Nevada.
Okay.
I drove the Chevelle from there to Oxnard.
Damn.
Chilled for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And drove it back.
Mm-hmm. By yourself?
Yeah. Bumping, dude.
The whole way.
I had a whole system. I had 412s in
tight.
Damn.
The CD changer, or did you have the one?
I had this one, dude. The same deck that's in here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We're just talking about, like, fuck. People think that we're distracted now when we like when we're on our phones and drive or whatever. Like, it's terrible. You shouldn't do that shit, by the way. But like, imagine back in the day, dog. We went through like books of CDs to find and driving.
Yeah.
Like, popping that shit in. That's why we have big ass. You think we're distracted now, dog? Like,
hey, this motherfucker bumped, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. In here, cause you see that silver shit? That's called Dynamat, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's on the roof, on the floor, in the whole entire cabin of the car is Dynamat.
Okay.
So this shit sounds like a fucking headphone, bro.
It insulates it.
I had speakers up front, 4 in the back, and then I had 4 subs in the back before.
Shit.
The quarter panels would flex like this much, like an inch. I swear to God. But it wouldn't rattle, dude. It would be silent.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be rattling at all.
That's
no
funny.
rattle, dude.
Yeah.
Inside or outside.
Yeah.
And then you lower the windows, dude, and just fucking traveling, dude.
Yeah.
Bah.
Yeah.
Bro, just fucking driving.
I love playing loud music, dog. Ben
dude.
hates that shit, man. And it comes from my buddy, man. Like, I remember my buddy, he had a Ford Tempo, right? Just like a beater, right? But, dude, he had, like, subs in the bag. Like, he would put in his fucking bass tapes, and we just, like... Yeah, dude, it was like... And we're like, this is tough. Like, I don't know why, but this is fucking tough.
So sick, dude.
Yeah, man. And so even now, I play my hip-hop loud, dude, just because, you know, I just love fucking loud music, man.
Think about it like this, right? If you've never experienced music on, like, a loud car stereo system, like, you really haven't experienced music.
No, you haven't.
It's like if you eat pizza and you're like, what? Pizza? Yeah, I've had Domino's. Of course I've had pizza.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat Domino's all the time. What do you mean, you know?
Yeah.
No, dude, like, you have no idea until you go in a car with a system that's built right and it's like equalized in like a tasteful manner towards the music.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my god, dude. It's like it's you're floating, dog.
Yeah.
And then you have the car with the balls on it. Dude, I drive this motherfucker with no hood on.
Yeah.
Supercharger sticking out. Dude, slicks on the back, dude. Fucking like that. It revs like a dog, bro. Like, that's so tight. Quick, dude.
That's fucking tight.
It's like, cause it's like everything is built right, dude.
Yeah.
Like the flywheel is so light, so that's why it goes just like a street bike, dude.
Yeah.
And this is the next thing to get going again, just because I want to have that feeling again.
Yeah.
And I want to show that to Christian. I want him to drive around with him and be like, hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
like,
dude.
You know?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
this is a dream car, dude.
Yeah.
It's my dream car, and I need to, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just reassessing, bro.
Yeah.
And making time for those who've been around me, whether it's physical or it's an object like this car.
Yeah.
This car's been with me ever since like 2001, dog.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
I've had so many memories inside of this car. Like, this car was like my only possession for
Okay.
a long period of time, and it sparked so much of the passion that I do have that got me to where I'm at today.
Sure.
You know, so it's crazy to think about that, but it really is, dude. And it's just like, I need to give attention to this car, because if I was back then,
Yeah.
and I had this car and I had the access that I do now, I would be like, oh, dude, let's do this, let's do that. You know, I need to get that again. I need to get that feeling.
And you have all the
again.
resources now, man. So
Yeah.
that's got to be super exciting.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited for it, dude. I really just want to experience that again and just go for some cruises and just, like, you know, live life, bro.
When was the last time you drove it?
I drove it around the block like a few months ago, but like really had an enjoyable ride. I can't even call it, bro. It's been so long. But yeah, this is the Mali. Like, this car is so special to me, dude.
Yeah.
Like, more than a money value. Like, this car and the black Civic, the right-hand drive.
Yeah.
Like, invaluable, you
Right.
know. And they're going down with me with the ship, like Titanic. You know, 'cause we need one to drive and one to live in. You feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, fucking
yeah.
Davis.
And does the like BMW give you that same like fucking as a Chevelle, or?
It's totally different. You know, it's a different it's a different time in my life. It's a different experience. It's a different, like, class. It's a different level.
Yeah.
It's a different level of achievement.
Yeah.
You know, so all of those factors into it, like, it's completely worth it to me for the amount of happiness that it brings to me.
Yeah.
It's completely worth it. You
Got
know,
it.
just knowing that I have that freedom to be able to just go outside and go drive that car.
Yeah.
Like, I have some new BMW friends that I've met that shout out to my homie Daniel, who've been coming to the shop a lot, and like, these dudes are like BMW aholics, dude. All their cars, all the homies are BMWs. They roll deep, right?
Like newer ones, or like
yeah,
E30s?
like newer ones.
Oh,
No. Like E92 and up.
Okay,
So it's
got
like
it.
2011 and up.
Yeah.
But yeah, they came through, and then, like, I'll take them for a drive, dude, and just to see, like, the joy on their face, because they know, because they have a BMW, so they know how fast theirs is.
Yeah.
So then when it's a different type of feeling. Like,
It is, man. You don't. It doesn't feel like you're going that. I remember when I had the E90 and I got pulled over.
Oh,
And
shit.
I got pulled over, and like I was just like, "Do you know how fast you're going?" I'm like, "No," and he's like, "You're going like 90." And I'm like, "Really?"
You don't even notice.
Yeah, I was
it.
like, and I think he saw the sincerity in my face, like, "Oh shit, he didn't realize he was going that
Damn.
fast." So I was like, "All right," so he let me go, dude.
Really?
He didn't give me a ticket. Yeah, he didn't give me a ticket. He's all right, man. Just ease up on it. It was like he saw the paper plates too, so he probably know. Oh, this guy's just getting used to being.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
So he was super chill. Like, all right, just ease up on it, you know. And so like I was like, oh shit, like I didn't realize I was going 90.
It's an unbelievable feeling.
It is.
Like, the power of that car, and the feeling that it gives me, is the only difference is that the stereo system. Like, if I had this stereo system in that car,
I was gonna ask
if
you
I
that.
got that same sort of feeling out of that car that I had in this car, like that, I don't need another car in my entire life. Like, I would just be like, I'm chill with that, you know, because that's like, goddamn, that's a fucking car, dude. It's everything and beyond, you know. And we've been getting a lot of support in the BMW community, which is so cool, dude, because it's
expanding.
like a reintroduction of the brand. Like, now I determine who we are and what we do in the future, you know. I had my birth in the Honda community, and that's where I was able to grow and create a following and a community, and hopefully they stick with us with the growth of the company. You know,
you're forever grateful.
Forever,
You'll
and
never forget them.
Forever grateful and forever a fan, because my car's never going anywhere, so I'm forever like I'm not putting away my cleats.
Right.
You know,
you're still playing.
I still play every Thursday.
Yeah.
You feel me? I still play every Thursday,
man.
dude.
Yes,
Yeah, so it's like it's always gonna be with me, whether I'm like engulfed in the community in some depth or not.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. It's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So but the BMW community treats us really well.
Yeah.
Very mature and very receptive of our products.
Gotcha.
And I love it, dude. It feels so good because it's like it's equivalent to somebody that's painting paintings and selling them in Santa Monica, and them selling the paintings. It's the same thing. That's how I look at it. This is my artwork, my creation.
Hell yeah.
And when I see these cars and I decide like, okay, change out these certain bolts because it gives it this certain look.
Yeah.
Like that's my representation of what I think is creative and what looks good.
Yeah.
That's my painting.
Yeah.
You know, so it's only fair to look at it that way.
Yeah.
That's their artwork. This is my artwork.
Right.
How do you determine that that's art but not mine? Because that's done with a pen or a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Mine's done with a machine out of freaking metal, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a sculpture.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
And
no, that's your swoosh. That's your Nike swoosh, dog. Like that look.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah.
And that's me. And it comes down to the what it all comes down to is my interpretation of what would look good on this style BMW, this style Honda, this style Mitsubishi, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's my idea. A product would look great in this way. These are my drawings that I'm producing, you know, and that's just some things that I always feel that never get like translated, because it always just gets eclipsed by, you know, like the value of sales or not, you know, like that's not that's on my list, but it's not like the number one, because if it's not bringing me any sort of joy, then I'm gonna have to reevaluate everything, you know. So I got to make sure that I'm getting some sort of joy out of this, because I know
what's the point
I know that I'm in a blessed situation, so I'm not gonna take advantage of this,
right, or tarnish it or waste it. No, because it's man, it's fucking, it's great, man, what you got going.
Thank you, bro.
Hell
you too, man. You got a family, bro.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah,
dude.
man. I'd like to, you know, I've always talked to Den about like opening my own small business. Dude.
Hell yeah.
Like I told, like she said the same thing. Do something that you love, like, and like even little things. Like once you get more into it, once you get like more into the culture or into that space, you start learning things that, you know, just a casual person wouldn't see, right? Like I know that there is a need for a good like figure holder that, you know, for NECA figures, right? So if I know that, like how can I like exploit that or like tap into that, right? And so just having the resources too, though, like how would I get that, like, you know, fabricated and just stuff like that. Those are all the ideas that come into your head.
Well, the what helps me out is everybody that I meet becomes a index card in my internal Rolodex, you know, and you become that for them, and it doesn't matter whose turn it is. It just has to be a back and forth thing. So you help out other people in ways that you can, and then when you need help in that area, you already have credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you gave them something.
For sure. So if you know a friend that, like, you hear, like, oh, he does 3D printing. Oh, damn. Hey, maybe I could throw this idea at him. And you could be like, yeah, I have this idea, this. He's like, hey, bro, simple. $50, got you. Right? There's a website. It's called Fiverr. Fiverr. Fiverr, right? So if you go there, you can find pretty much anything. So you could put 3D printing, and it'll pop up. It says John. It'll say I can 3D print any idea from a sketch of paper, right? And then it says $50 to $100. Click that. Hey John, I want to see if you got this. Easy. $50. I can send you it, and I can send you the file. Right?
Oh, okay.
So you get it. Boom. Fits perfectly. All right. Here's the file, dude. Good luck. All right. So then let me look for 3D printers. Hey, anybody? Instagram. Hey, anybody know anybody who does 3D printing? You know? Find 3 of those people and be like, hey, how much for this file? How much for this file? How much to print 100 of them? All 3 of them. Oh, it'll be $3 each. It'll be $2.50 each. It'll be $5.99 each. So you're looking at all right, this guy's somewhere around here is the ballpark, so let's just start.
Yeah.
Right there, you know? All right, let's get 100. You're investing less than $400 in your dream.
In your
In your dream.
Yeah.
Then you go to Shopify and you sign up for a website, right? So it's a free 30-day trial or some shit, 15-day trial, something like that. You set up the website, you figurine holder, you know, and then you have an Instagram, hopefully, that you've already been building for your hobby, you know, which is free, and you're on Instagram all day anyways. You know, you should have had the name. You know, so Davis's stands or whatever. You know, and the logo is like stand, dude, and he's on a stand. You know, stand on a stand. And he's gonna call the 100. You know, and that could be it, dude. And that shit's free. You set it up, and they'll say like $7.99 a stand, and then you take nice pictures of it. I have a homie, Nick Jackson. He could shoot them for you, dude. Great pictures, you know. Shoot the figurines on them, put them on the website, put that on your social media, and then you go to people's Instagrams and be like, dude, you should check out my stands. Boom, stands, you know, Dan stands, Davis stands, whatever you want to call it, dude. Boom, there you fucking go. Now you're selling 100 stands a week, dude.
All right.
Easy. That's it, dog.
Wow.
Fiverr, Fiverr. If you wanted somebody to do an intro for your podcast, you know, you can look it up there. Hey, this is the Davis Podcast. You know, they'll do that voice, dude, the one that sounds like the radio and shit like that. There's everything's there. I don't know how to make a logo. Hey, I'm Julie. I can make a logo for you for $25. That's it, dude. Fiverr. You know, start that shit off, bro. Like there's resources everywhere, dude. You're fucking hungry. Take snacks from everyone.
It's easier to make money now, right?
All that shit that I said was free. Shopify was free. Instagram free. TikTok free. Your creativity free. You need to fucking learn how to do it. You know. I love this Instagram page. They have these stands. Boom. Do it like they do it. You know. They don't know you. They're never going to cross paths with you. And you get, like, inspiration from them. Oh, these are the nice shots they have. Oh, this is cool. Maybe if I do, like, a diorama where it's fucking, like, woods in the back. Put the Ninja Turtles in the stands. You know? Like, put value into that shit, dude. Like, you get the cards, like, that you staple. Like, that we put the bolts in the bag. Like, that shit. You have your logo real nice. Stands, you know? Whatever it is, dude. Like, that's a fucking business. And you just do that shit on the side just because you love fucking Monitos. Dude.
I don't pay for my monito habit at least, right?
Hell yeah, you know? Damn, bro.
Those bonitos.
Hey, fool, I think we gotta call it.
All right, man. How long? Yeah, man.
We've been 2 hours.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Right on, man. I was really nervous about doing this, man.
Oh, really?
Because I suck with small talk. I just suck with small talk, dog. So I'm not like a conversation starter, but once you get me going, it's just like I just flow, right?
Can't stop.
So it's just a hard start for me. So, but like with you, it's so effortlessly, dog. Every time we talk, dude, like it's just so effortlessly just flowing, and even like we had a bonus fucking hour before.
Yeah, right.
We're like, fuck, we should have been recording this because it's such a good combo, man. So
for sure, man. Yeah, I appreciate you,
fun.
dude. And
fun, bro.
I appreciate you just like just spending time with me, dude. This shit is so fun, dude. Like I hope people see the value in this conversation.
Sure,
you know?
man. Definitely.
At the end of the day, this comes down to the bare minimum. Like this is what we had to offer.
Sure.
Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Hey,
know what I mean?
Good. Yeah, man. Right on. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thanks, Frank, for having me.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, guys. It's Downtime with Downtown. We out. Peace.
Right on.
Damn, look at his blinking, dog. 4 minutes left.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.